In today's video, I am sharing a free pattern, the Colette Patterns Sorbetto top. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kira, Island Socialist on Instagram, and my blog is islandsocialist.com. So I have had the Colette Sorbetto top downloaded for over a year now. It is one of the first patterns I downloaded when I discovered PDF patterns. Honestly, I kind of forgot I had it. Brittany Jones of BrittanyJones.com, and she's also here on YouTube. She posted that she was having a live sew along for this pattern with the team at LDH Scissors, and we would have the opportunity to sew along with her. So of course, I hopped on that train and decided that I would participate. The Sorbetto pattern is a very simple pattern. You have the tank version, which is the one I am wearing. There's a pleat down the middle. The back is pretty plain. Then version 2 is a tunic, so it looks exactly like this, but longer, sort of mid-thigh, and then you have side vents. And then version 3 is pretty much the same thing but with short sleeves. So this is version 1, and this is the one I went for 2 reasons. Number 1, it is scorching hot and I really need more sleeveless tops in my wardrobe. And number 2, I knew I wanted to use this fabric, and this was a scrap that was a little bit less than 1 yard, so I knew I wouldn't be able to squeeze the sleeves out of it. The Sorbetto top pattern comes with sizes 0 to 26, and there are different files for different size sets. So the size I printed was 0 to 16, and there are also layers so that you can print the size or sizes that you need to print if you're grading. According to the size chart, I fell into size 12, but according to the finished garment measurements, I found that a 10 would be more suited to the type of ease I like, and thank goodness I went down a size, otherwise this would be absolutely huge on me. So I made a straight size 10, and the only change I made was, as usual, I had to hack off some, so I shortened this pattern by 3 inches, and you can see here where it hits me. So because I'm short, if I hadn't hacked that off, I would have a tunic pretty much. Now, because I did version 1, I only had 2 pattern pieces. This is the back, and you cut this on the fold, and then this is the front, which you also cut on the fold. So a really easy pattern to cut out. There's 1 side bust dart. The neckline and the armholes are finished with bias binding. If you're not interested in the pleat, there is a cut line to omit the center front pleat, which means I can use this pattern to make just a plain regular tank. And because it only has 2 pattern pieces, my file was 14 pages. I cannot tell the last time I assembled a 14-page PDF. I think I remember Brittany saying for her size and her version she printed 17 pages, and that is still not a lot for a PDF pattern. So if you are looking for a quick project to use up some scraps, I highly recommend this pattern. Easy to print and assemble, very few pattern pieces, and I scraped this out of less than 1 yard of fabric. So this fabric is a polka dot crepe in black and white, of course. If you've been following me for a really long time, you may remember when I took part in the Style Maker Fabrics fall style tour, and this was the fabric I used for the lining of my corduroy bomber jacket. So I had a little bit left. I always knew it would turn into a basic top. I just didn't know what yet. It was in my stash for a while now, and the opportunity finally presented itself. And I also have a few other a little bit less than 1 yard pieces, and I think I'm going to make a few more of these. Some I will omit the pleat, and some I will keep the pleat, because right now, like I said, it is sweltering. You may be able to see me sweating. We're currently in what we call dry season, and we're pretty much having a drought, so it's extremely hot, and we're also in isolation, so being cooped up in the house. We don't have AC here. I am actually melting. Crepe is not the coolest fabric in the world. The texture makes it a little bit itchy and a little bit uncomfortable. So this one I would more use so when I'm venturing outside the house, then you know the breeze could flow through. But for in the house, I would stick to cotton and rayon. So yes, I followed Brittany's live for the entire time. It was initially going to be 1 hour, but of course, you know how it goes. I don't think sewing on live could ever be 1 hour. So she did end up going over and we spent 2 hours together. There were lots of people chatting and asking questions in the comments and it was really fun. I think this is something people should do more often. So yes, this is my completed sorbetto top. It is not my finest sewing because trying to follow along and comment and sew at the same time, it was a little bit of pressure, but it was fun. And I do have complete top. I used black bias binding on my neckline and my armholes. So I just wanted to share this with you in case you have some scraps that you want to use up. This is an excellent scrap busting pattern, and anytime I find one of these, I'm going to share it because I know that these are gems for us in the sewing community. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I really like this top. It's cool and breezy and it's gonna come in really handy, and I'm really happy that I pulled out this pattern at this time. Like, I completely forgot that I had this. This could not come at a better time. I am gonna get to use up a ton of scraps pulling out these sorbetto tops. Let me know if you've ever made this pattern or if I just opened your eyes to a treasure. Also, if you're not following Brittany Jones, you really need to go and follow her. She does sew alongs for all the commercial patterns and she's recently been diving into indie patterns as well. Also in her sew alongs, she brings all positive energy and it's really fun to follow along. She has a Sew in 30 series as well, where you do whatever you can in 30 minutes. You would be surprised how many steps you get through. I am rambling now. It's time for me to go. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you have not yet subscribed, I will really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and also the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. I am out and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!